Hello and welcome to ET Insight, where we get you a 360-degree view of the big picture in business and economy. Here's wishing you all a happy Diwali and a very prosperous new year. I'm Sridhan Ramakrishnan, and here's what we have for you on the show today. It's a cracker of a festive season this year, and India Inc.'s raking in the moolah. So what are consumers spending on, and what sort of a boom are we really talking about? Why private labels are adding that extra sparkle to this year's festive frenzy? And what are marketers doing to ensure that Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities keep their cash registers ringing? Our top story first. It's that part of the year when you let your hair down, put your feet up and let your wallet do all the talking. And marketers and retailers on their part are only too happy to help you do that. Nikhil Sivadas makes his way through the whirlwind of freebies and offers to find out if festive sales this year will break all records.
Are you ready?
It's pouring offers, and now is the best time to shop, especially if you're a bargain hunter or a person who simply can't resist a good deal. So what's on offer? Well, almost everything, from cars and bikes, apparel and accessories to electronics. And as of now, it seems like consumers simply can't get enough of India Inc.'s apparent generosity.
Feels good to go and splurge during a festive season.
I can get the best offers, and also the new range and collection that comes in, that gives me a wide variety and choice.
A lot of deals and discounts that I really look for. I mean, certain times it's like very useful and you probably stock it up for the entire year.
Because it's a festive season and discount is there, so it's an added benefit.
It's this frenzy that makes the third quarter the most important one for retail businesses. This year is special because consumer confidence in India has been at an all-time high for 2 consecutive quarters and is touching the pre-recession 2007 levels. According to Nielsen, the consulting firm that measures this index, 59% of Indians think it's a good time to make purchases. 42% are willing to spend on new technology products, 39% are willing to spend on clothes, 38% on holidays and vacations, 37% on home improvements and decorating, and 29% on out-of-home entertainment. That explains why companies are playing the right tunes to make consumers spend more, especially on apparel, footwear, personal products and fast-moving consumer goods.
What we bring in the festive season is festivities, good merchandise for the festive season, great deals, great offers, a lot of freebies, and a lot of things to excite people to buy more and more in our stores.
You'll have a lot of emphasis on apparel and consumer durables and electronics. Of course, that still won't leave food offers behind. Food offers will be pretty strong too. So consumers should have a last laugh.
This is generally the biggest quarter for any retailer, and we have planned pretty well in terms of merchandise, brands, offers for the customer.
This festive season we've got all our formats growing, and every single format today is in an expansion mode. So in that context, in terms of the slew of offers that we expect them to roll out for the consumers, pretty high.
But this slew of offers may be missing a familiar face: discounts, especially in the case of apparel, consumer durables and automobiles. Prices are reasonable, margins are low, and most companies have already met close to 60% of their annual sales targets. Typically, an additional 30% of sales comes in during the festive season. And since most companies are close to achieving their annual targets, the pressure to give discounts this year is substantially lower. That explains why, despite a bumper sale in September, most automakers, excluding Maruti, have planned price hikes during the festive season. Even so, the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers, or SIAM, has raised its growth forecast for the financial year 2010-11 to 18 to 20% from 13% on the back of a 30% rise in car sales in September.
We are now hitting a rate of over 1 lakh every month, and if all the factors are positive, we should continue to do good numbers.
One is clearly seeing the pull in the market, and that would be reflected. I'm again not ready to put numbers to it. Part of the pull you would see it by end of October when the volumes are announced.
If the run rate were to continue at this level for the full year, we have been giving a guidance of about 85,000 vehicles. We should be in a position to marginally improve that Maybe we'll cross over 87,000. With a bit of luck, we may even touch 90,000.
Auto to the consumer electronics market, which accounts for the largest share of wallet during festive times. Prices have come down through the year. Sales have risen and there are no great discounts on offer. Bundled offers and easy finance is the new name of the game. For instance, Hire India is offering Reebok t-shirts and Provoke sunglasses free to consumers buying washing machines or TVs. Panasonic is offering a free Benetton designer watch to consumers purchasing a plasma TV, while LG India offers Blu-ray players, hard disks and Tata Sky connections. According to industry estimates last year, during September, October and November, consumer electronics and appliances worth 15,000 crore rupees were sold, and that number is expected to rise by almost 40 to 50% this year.
A lot of 0% finance schemes have been worked out, where the retailer and the manufacturer contributes for the processing fee or the interest part of it. So the customer can definitely look at upgrading the product, they can look at deferring the payment and get what their family needs.
So the festive season is really important for consumer electronics and durable business. Generally, the market grows by about 25 to 30%, but as far as Hire is concerned, we expect to grow our business this year by 200% over October 2009.
October has been pretty good in the sense that we have done like more than 60% of the previous month's business, and it is quite interestingly not been only in the high-end products, it has been all across.
When we close, we'll be achieving our targets, perhaps exceeding it. Perhaps we'll also run out of stock as far as LCDs are concerned, CRT TVs are concerned, front-loading washing machines are concerned, because we have done terrific business in these three product categories so far.
But the one sector that has standout sales during the festive season is jewellery. India is the world's largest consumer of gold, and traditionally sales shoot up during the Diwali week. According to the World Gold Council, last year gold sales in India rose by 5.7% to touch 56 tons during the festive week alone. So who purchased all this gold? Well, according to last year's data, Western India accounted for 19.6 tons of gold sales during Diwali week, followed by the North, South and East. The World Gold Council expects India's Diwali sales to rise by 40% of last year and says that gold imports will touch a record high of 800 tons this year. And jewelers are doing all they can to ensure that the sector retains its glitter.
All across our brands, we are giving a free solitaire diamond pendant or earring or ring according to purchase of any piece of jewelry they buy. Of course, it falls for 10,000 rupees and above.
If you buy any diamond-studded piece, you get a gold coin free along with it. But the focus has really been on lightweight jewelry. I think, we've tried to reduce the weight per gram for a larger look.
Okay, so short-term sales are taken care of, and so are the annual targets. But there's more to be done in the long run, and that's where innovation comes in. To be fair, many companies have already started having sales around the year to reduce their dependence on the festive season. While that strategy has helped prop up sales, it has not taken away from the festive season, and perhaps it may never will, at least not in the near future, because in India, festivals and shopping go hand in hand, and marketers are better off celebrating and perhaps even thanking the benevolence of the gods.
So what's hot this festive season? Well, two things, private labels and small towns. That and more is coming up after this break. Stay with us.